back. We're back. Back. Nice wine glass there, Alex. Episode 178 of that.
Is it a wine glass or champagne glass? Because it could be debated, I bet.
It's a champagne glass.
It's a champagne.
I thought
flute.
so.
Similar to
Not to be confused with
a
the skin
douche
flute.
Oh.
Also, Ty, love that you went stemless on the red. Big stemless guy.
You know me, dude. I'm just a big wine guy. You know.
Whoa. You guys are a lot more mature than I am with my Michelob that I just spilled on my carpet.
What we have here is a fine Pinot Noir circa 2017 from the vineyards of California.
Oh my God.
You can really taste the tannins in this one.
I could hear them, I feel like.
If you waft it into your nose, wafting,
That's
you
good
can
for
really
radio.
smell how delicious it is. And that's a fact.
I could taste it on my tongue.
Yo, I bet you can't chug that.
Is that ketchup?
I chug this and then I go "Bleh," all over my table.
No, then you go night-night.
Yeah, I go 9 now. Episode 178, dude. We made it.
That's a big number.
I fucking ate leftover tacos for dinner tonight, and my mouth tastes like I've just been gnawing on onions all fucking day.
Story of my life.
Start calling you fucking onion mouth, dude.
Oh man, I was hoping you really call me like Taco Tap or something.
Did you? We spoke about this. I think the original meaning of the name and word Chicago.
Yeah.
Was it onion or garlic?
What?
The name
Excuse
of
me?
Chicago.
The band or the city?
No, the city, the place. We talked about this.
I think it was like something with onions. Yeah, like
it was onion or
something.
garlic. It was
I think onion.
Yeah,
I think it was onion.
Because I know what it is in Latin.
Well, of
You gonna
course.
say it?
I mean, like, why would you know that in Latin?
Why don't you?
Well, you're gonna tell us what it is, or are you just gonna pretend like you actually know it?
It's herbs and ordo.
Hors d'oeuvre?
Herbs and ordo.
Herbs and ortho.
Ordo.
Ordo what?
Ordo. That's it.
What'd you order?
Herbs and ordo.
Okay.
It's Latin for city and garden. I swear to God.
It's Latin for
And-
fucking onion mouth.
Chicago is from the Algonquian language. My favorite tribe, actually, next to the Cherokee, because I drove one. It actually means onion. So
Next to the Crystal Lake, dude. That's
the lakes and the streams around Chicago were full of wild onions.
Whoa.
Now we have the
Damn,
tamed
bro.
ones. So
Tappy, would you bite into an onion like an apple?
Would I? No. Could I? Yes.
Interesting.
Bro.
well, yeah, you could obviously.
Yeah.
Your arms
Actually-
and your mouth work, no issue.
Yeah. I mean, I would do it.
Oh, that mouth work.
Oh, do they?
Why,
What
you
saying,
couldn't?
dude?
I wouldn't do that. Would you do that, Todd?
Physically,
I would do it if
don't
you had
know
some
that I
ranch or
could.
some hot sauce.
I have a fake tooth in the front here, dude. Don't you know?
Mm-mm.
What do you mean? Yeah, since I've
I
been
didn't
like
know
10.
that.
Half of it's fake. Remember I knocked it out with a baseball bat? You don't recall?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Good
I,
on ya.
I can't bite into apples. Really.
Did you cut them up? What about a
Yeah.
corn on the cob?
You really got to get the bottom teeth going. I figured I've finagled a way for it, but
Have you developed an underbite because of this fake upper tooth?
I don't know. You tell me.
You go corn like this, huh?
Yeah.
Like a squirrel.
Look at
Except
that, dude.
vice versa.
You
Vis-a-vis,
look more like a
dude.
typewriter.
Typewriter.
Yeah.
Do you make the noise at the end too?
And throughout each key.
Bingo. Hey,
Oh, backspace.
backspace. Let's
Hey.
talk some. Hey, whose dog's barking, dude? What is that?
That's Vincenzo out in
Is that Vinny?
Yeah.
It sounds like a Pomeranian, dude.
Yeah, no, that is a black lab beagle mix that's nuts just dropped.
Did they actually?
Yeah, because my mom like a month ago, a few weeks ago, my mom and Brett were talking about how he needs to get neutered. And I'm like, how you gonna neuter something that's not there? Like he
Yeah.
didn't have nuts.
Right.
So now they sprouted.
They sprouted.
And
They Dylan and Cole sprouted.
Oh, nice.
Well played.
Full circle. And it
Full
only took
circle.
how many minutes?
We've
Probably
only been
8.
recording for 4, but we've been talking for what feels like eternity.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was
Vincenzo.
He's out there.
He's
living
just
life.
excited to talk about how the Penguins are in first place, dude. That's all there is to it. And that's all there is to this podcast.
It's funny. We've been talking about it each podcast. Like, oh, they're however many points behind. Now they're tied. Now they're in first place.
Hashtag getting hot at the right time. Tweet
And
that.
shout out the Pirates, who are close to beating the Royals, who have the best record in baseball.
And prior to that, shout out to the Pirates for just not being as ass as
Not being terrible yet. Hey, there's still time, but they've looked
Well,
good
right.
so
I mean,
far.
it's extremely early, but still, they're 2-1 in the top of the ninth against the best team in baseball currently. And I mean, they're not in last place.
And going into the season,
They're in second place.
Going into the season, right? Going with the mindset of, well, I mean, I'll just, take what we can get at this point because it's not going to be pretty. And then they start playing like this, and then, we get our hopes up. Oh, they don't look so bad, the young pitching rotation, what the fuck ever, I don't know, you name it. And then come whatever June, it's like
Whatever, dude.
Oh yeah, we're not great again.
Yeah,
that's
it
reality.
happens all the time. It's like they go into the All-Star break just killing it, and they come out of the All-Star break, lose fucking 15 of 16, then go on an 8-game streak, and then it's over.
I'll just never forget when they beat the Brewers 4 games in a row.
Yeah, that was sick, right? All for what?
So I'm gonna hold all reservations of how I think the
Pirates talk has to be
after
like
All-Star
day by
break.
day.
Yeah.
Shout out them Blue Jays.
Shout out the Blue Jays. Yo, what did the Toronto Blue Jays sponsor you or something? You just dropping fucking.
Well, I just think it was a sick logo, and I paid like $7. Whoa!
Shout out the Blue Jays, dude. You don't believe me?
Let's go.
Fuck.
Where's your Blue Jays at, Ty?
I don't know if I still have mine, but I did have one.
You did have a snappy, didn't you?
No, it was a fitted and like.
Was it? It was the white with the blue.
Yep. In like middle school or high school or something.
Your all white one was the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, dude. Listen, you want to talk about fucking style? Okay, middle school. I had.
Let's talk Ty.
All white Atlanta Braves hat, white logo, white hat. First of all, whoever decides, hey, white hat, that's a good idea. Wrong. Terrible idea. That thing got dirty faster than I fucking could have even imagined. And secondly,
especially in your possession.
Yeah. And secondly,
at that age,
12-year-old white kid with an afro wearing his flat billed fitted white on white Atlanta Braves hat like this around town is probably not very cool.
You had more style then than you do now.
And you're not wrong, dude. And you want to know why it was?
Because they were all your own clothes.
Because especially back then, I was like, what's the word I want to call it? I don't know. I was very like against the norm of shit. So everyone was wearing Abercrombie.
You don't think you're against the norm now?
It was worse back then, bro. Everyone was wearing Abercrombie. I was like, I'm never buying Abercrombie clothes ever.
Everyone's wearing Nike. Ty goes to fucking Walmart.
Yes,
it's the same. It hasn't gotten worse or any better. It's the same. It's
been a steady stream.
No, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah,
and it's not a bad thing. But it's definitely been the same thing.
You say?
Ty, I'm going to give you this hat tomorrow.
Canada. What is that? Is that like just a Canada hat?
Yeah, it's just a Canada hat.
Yeah,
you're just a Canada guy.
Canada.
You're a big Drake guy. Love Canada.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, love that. But anyways, hey, Pirates baseball, man. I know I haven't been following along as per usual. We all know how this goes. But then I see, on a daily basis, of course, I check scores and shit, and it's like, the Pirates. Sometimes it's like, the Pirates, they won one, and then it's like, they won another, and it's like, the Cubs stink, man. They're fucking, and it's like, the Pirates are better than the Cubs. And then slowly but surely, here we are, like you said, in second place, and it's been quite a pleasant surprise. But
they're 11-11, dude. Make a wish.
I wish they were better.
Don't tell us the wish. Now it won't come true.
Yeah, that's all there is fucking to it. Excuse me while I drink my Pinot Noir.
Yeah, just like every year, NL Central in the early season is very tight. The Reds and Cubs are 10 and 12, 3 games back. Then you got the Cardinals and the Pirates, 2 games back tied. And then you got the Brewers leading. So
True.
3 games, cool. Not an issue.
No issue, dude. It's no issue.
But they're playing the Royals, who are literally the best team in baseball. So
14 and 7.
Which sound
yeah. And the A's are 15 and 8. But the Royals have a better win percentage.
have the Royals won a World Series in recent years?
I think they did. And when I went to the World Series game against the Giants, they were playing the Royals.
Yeah, and then I was gonna say,
But they didn't win that one.
Yeah,
the Giants won that one.
They lost that one because I remember that was the last year I was in Kansas City, I think.
And I think that was the last year that the Giants, when they would win every even year.
Yeah.
You remember that? They won like 3 in a row on even years or something.
Yeah, because they won either 2015 or 2016.
It was 16.
Yeah.
It had to be 16 because I was there in, was it 14?
Yeah, because I remember my friends sending me snaps of them in downtown Kansas City.
Oh, that sounds miserable.
Well, we're in Chicago, way cheaper.
Tappy, I'm sure you won't agree with this sentiment, but I feel like the Royals are just like, people forget that the Royals are even a baseball team. Like, if you told me to name every baseball team in Major League Baseball, the Royals would be the absolute last team I remember. It's just, they're easily.
Name every baseball team in the MLB starting with the Royals.
I couldn't if I wanted to, but
why not? What do you mean you can't?
It would take me literally hours to. I could not even begin to try to remember all 32 of teams. I just couldn't do it because you know why? I don't know team like divisions. I know the Pirates division, and that's it. So I don't.
Okay, but you know cities.
Hardly.
And states. And you know that there's states that don't have teams. If you told me
to name all 50 states, couldn't do it.
Well, that's fine because there's not 50 teams and there's not teams in every state. Right. And even better, there's teams that there's multiple teams and which should be super easy for you to knock out.
Nah, I don't think so, dude. Could you do it right now?
I think I could.
Fucking let's go, Showoffs. Prove something to me.
All right, how are we gonna keep track?
I'll count.
All right, Cubs, White Sox, Brewers, Minnesota Twins, Cardinals, Pirates, Yankees, Mets, Orioles, Phillies.
Dude's fat fingers are throwing me off.
Houston Astros, Dodgers, Angels, Padres, Oakland A's, Giants, Mariners, Colorado Rockies. Cleveland Indians.
That's the one that I was waiting for you to say. And there's only 30 teams, not 32.
Yeah, Cincinnati Reds.
You got 9 more.
I have 9 more?
Prove me wrong.
Blue Jays. Braves.
I have no idea if you said any of these already or not.
He didn't say those.
No. Braves.
But you could and I wouldn't know, is all I'm saying.
Orioles. Nationals. So Yankees, Mets.
Not so easy, is it?
Well, I at least appreciate the effort. Like you said, you can't name. I bet you that you could at least name 15, right like that, and then you start thinking of more. And then
hold on, I have 5 more.
You have 6 more.
I have 6 more.
Don't know what they are, but you got 6 more.
Yes. Red Sox. How did I forget that?
Okay.
I don't. There's one that I want to give you a lifeline for that I don't know that you said yet.
Throw it to him, dude. Throw him it.
Mariners.
No, I said Mariners. Tampa Bay Rays.
See, just another something
I went Oakland A's, Giants, Mariners. That's how I remember I did it. I already said Minnesota Twins.
Okay, so like my point was I wouldn't be able to do it right here, right now. I'd need some time to think about it.
Well, I don't think anytime thinking about it would do it. You think about it when you do it.
I don't think so.
Unless during that time you Google search them.
Well, that would probably help quite a bit, huh?
I don't know,
Wait,
dude.
so who was I missing?
See,
I don't
that's
fucking
that's
know.
the tough part with keeping track.
Here, I'll look right now.
Well, I have the 30 teams. Let's
All
see.
right, so read them off, dude.
Did you say Phillies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Okay, ready? Is that all of them?
Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi,
Arizona,
Yeah, I
The
forgot
D-
Arizona.
the D-bet. Okay, did you forget the Orioles?
Oh,
Nope.
I forgot Detroit.
Did you forget the Cubs? Nope.
No,
Milwaukee,
Yeah, I
the Mets,
didn't miss them. I only missed. I can tell right now.
the
just by look-
Rangers.
Definitely didn't say the Rangers.
Didn't say the Rangers.
So that's 3.
So you missed like literally 3. Diamondbacks, Braves, Orioles, Red Sox, Cubs, White Sox, Reds, Indians, Rockies, Tigers, Astros, Royals, Angels, Dodgers, Marlins, Brewers, Twins, Mets, Yankees, A's, Phillies, Pirates, Padres, Giants, Mariners, Cardinals, Rays, Rangers, Blues, Nats. Blue Jays, not Blues.
Dude,
St. Louis Blue Jays.
I would love to see you guys try to name all the MLS teams.
Chicago Fire. That's all I got. Sorry.
The
LA Galaxy.
Rapids, the Galaxy. There's multiple teams just called the Football Club.
That's 4 right there, dude.
The Sounders, the freaking fuck, bro. I should know some more of these.
The tuna cans, the toucan Sams.
Colorado Sounders.
Seattle.
Well, you already said
Oh yeah, it is the Seattle Sounders.
the Seattle Sounders, and you already said the Rapids, Colorado Rapids.
Yeah.
Double dipping on them Rapids. That's all.
Mm.
Anyways, dude, how did we get here? Who even fucking knows? There's a
Name all
lot
the
of
ABA teams.
the Condors.
The Tropics.
Yeah, the Flint Tropics, the Spurs at one point in time, according to the movie
The Pittsburgh
Semi-Pro.
Pipers.
Hey, the Pied Piper.
Oh, tell me you watched that show.
What show?
Silicon Valley.
Negative.
Really?
Really?
Tappy, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Very good show. I recommend it.
That's a great show. Name
No,
any show,
seriously.
dude.
Way better than Jaws.
Yeah, it's because sharks suck and penguins fucking rock, dude. Penguins are cooler than shit because they're in first place. And we mentioned at the beginning, and then we talked Pirates, and then this is where we are. So it all comes full circle back here again.
So,
Listen.
we're going to talk about it now. Elephant in the room.
Donde está el elefante, dude?
So your boy Justin Layne.
Okay, so I guess we're going Steelers. What's up with your
Oh,
boy?
I thought that's
Justin
what you were doing. My bad. My bad.
Lane? You're good.
No,
We can talk Steelers.
he was talking Penguins for quite some time. He even mentioned the Sharks and the Penguins and how Penguins are cooler. It's cool though. We'll talk Steelers.
Oh, Steelers, dude. Yeah, what is up with your boy Justin Lane, bro? Fucking arrested on gun charges and suspended license charges and a couple
you know,
other things.
He incriminated himself.
Yeah, by
Uh,
sitting in the back of the police car, just literally on the phone saying,
I'm
Yeah.
afraid they're gonna
Did they
find
got
the
him in
pistol.
trouble?
Yeah, they're gonna find the pistol.
Like, bro, I only
blunt.
got a blunt.
Like, yeah, what'd you think was gonna happen? Duh.
well, if
And-
anything, saying I only have a blunt is like, that'll help him. Like, I literally only just have a blunt. I don't
Also-
have anything else.
Also, clearly he was scared.
Fuck it, dude. I'm
Yeah.
a white man, right? I get pulled over, or if I even see the cops, I get scared. So
Yeah,
I couldn't.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm sure he was scared.
Well, I saw Arthur Mote said that he wanted to give credit to the police who handled it because obviously, from the sounds of everything, it all went smooth, right? You know, they let him make like how many times have you heard of a guy being able to make a phone call in the back of the police car, right? Especially in today's day and age and stuff. So he was just applauding the officer for everybody doing what they were supposed to do,
for
right?
doing their job correctly.
Well, and it's like, well, my first thought was, doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. And
You
so
don't
that's what he was,
you don't give someone in the back of your squad car their cell phone.
yeah.
I think he had his fucking earbud in. When he got pulled over, he had his earbud in, like you have on right now, talking on it. And
Oh, so
whether they
someone
took
called him and
he was on
didn't
the
have
phone already,
they-
I think.
Okay.
And so when they pulled him over, they didn't make him take it out.
That's
probably.
different.
And I don't
'Cause
know
they
whether or
didn't
not they
know.
took his phone, but I
Right.
think that's what it was based
I mean,
on the
you should
video I
also
saw. I
probably
don't know.
not be saying anything.
Yeah, why
Cool.
would you
I was
even
gonna
say
say it's like, dude, if I mean, from experiences and things that I've seen and heard and read, you don't just get put in the back of a police car with your cell phone.
right?
So yeah, he had to have had a butt in or something that was
Definitely.
already on call.
But
That's
hey,
nuts.
maybe don't be going 90 and a 60 at 3 a.m. Fucking.
He was
with a
probably listening
gun
to "I'm
and-
So Paid" by Akon, going 90 to 65, bro.
With a fucking pistol and a blunt in your car on a suspended license, man. Like, use your fucking brain.
I saw something that it said like he's following Artie Burns' path because Artie Burns got arrested like literally for the same thing
Yeah.
and one other deal, but it's like, yeah, sucks.
Fucking
But
stupid, especially when he's next man up this year for the Steelers on the defense, dude. Like,
So,
time to fucking shine, big boy. And there you go doing that.
yeah, this is a make it or break a year for him.
Yeah. So it's like, maybe be smarter next time. I don't know. That's just me. But what do I know? I don't have a lot of money and access to whatever the fuck I want.
you probably have access to suspended license, handgun, and a blunt. That absolutely, I know you do.
2 of those 3 I definitely could do. Second one, I need to get my FOI card.
Oh, I was gonna say you got to find a way to suspend your license.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You
No,
can
I
get
could-
a handgun.
Now I could get a suspended license much quicker than I can get a handgun
I don't believe that for a fucking.
legally. Get a handgun legally.
Oh, okay.
Well, how are you gonna get a suspended license legally? It doesn't matter about legally, Ty.
Well, I'm not
You can
gonna
get a
do it.
handgun.
I'm not gonna do it legally. Get a suspended license, dude. A suspended
you-
license.
Well, you can't do it legally because it'd be illegally doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but that's fine. Because that's less of a charge than it'll be less of a charge than a unregistered handgun charge. I guarantee you that.
With a suspended license. Yeah. You'd be screwed.
Yeah, I'd be done for, dude.
Luckily, you're not the fucking, or unfortunately, you're not a NFL athlete.
Yeah, thank God I'm not an NFL athlete, dude. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. Just be smarter, dude. And with the draft right around the corner, now that puts the Steelers in a tough position. It's like, all right. I don't know that they'll necessarily let him go or whatever, but it's like you're on thin ice. And if you fuck up again, you're gone. And then what are we left with? So it's like, do you draft a cornerback in the draft? Who knows? But
I don't think this really affects whether they draft the cornerback or not. I think you're gonna draft one regardless, but I don't think it makes the priority that much higher because it's not like he's a starter, right? He's special teams comes in for a
I've
few
barely
plays,
seen him.
right? Like yeah, like he comes in a few plays, but he's not the guy. No offense to him.
no. But
That's
this
why
year
you thought
he's
he was slick under the radar.
he's definitely got a bigger role for this year coming up, or he's supposed to. Anyways,
Not
whatever.
anymore.
Not anymore, maybe. But anyways, I don't know. Draft right around the corner. It's this Thursday, man. The more I see, the more I hear is Najee Harris is who the Steelers are trying to target.
It sounds too good.
And I saw a quote. I forget who posted it, but it was a Colbert quote, if I'm not mistaken. He
Stephen
said
Col-
something. What?
Stephen Colbert?
No, what's the fucking
Kevin.
yeah, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. It was like we used to try to plan out and do mock drafts, and try to see who, could fall to us and yada yada. He's like, it never works out. So we pretty much they just stopped doing that. So it's like I feel like really anything could happen, and whatever you think is going to happen, there's a good chance it doesn't. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you said, it seems too good, almost like. And I know I said we don't need a running back in the first but it's like, okay, seems like we're going that way, so I might as well try to embrace it. But I don't know.
Matt Light on Twitter said, "This isn't hockey. There aren't fourth line running backs."
Yeah.
So Colbert even said, "We have some challenges up front regarding the offensive line, but for running backs, we have our veteran guys, 4 of them. Could we add someone? Sure." It's like, I agree with Matt. This is like, it's not hockey. It's you got one, maybe 2 if you need him or if he really helps your scheme, but you don't need to add another running back. As much as I would love to, I've said it on the podcast, I'd love to see an elite, like James Conner was sick. He wasn't elite.
Yeah.
Like, give me a dope back. And I think the offense would succeed. He can adjust to the cuts due to the lack of the line, whatever, receiving, run. But it's like, what are you going to do with the rest of the running backs?
Well, and I think that's where we go back and forth because we don't understand the plan with the other guys, right? We don't know who.
We don't know what's going on, what they're planning.
Yeah, like we don't know who our number 1 back is, right? We don't know if they want 4 because one's going to be inactive on game day, he's just practice squad player. One of them is a special teams player, and now we have 2 available for game day, right? Like, we don't know how this is going to play out, which is...
Well, that sounds dangerous. We should have a third.
Dude, you never
seriously. Because the practice squad guy, he wouldn't count against the roster. It's a practice squad guy.
Yeah, or I guess, yeah, you're the guy that plays special teams is also your third, right?
Right. It's tough.
Yeah, because it's like you said, like, yeah, we don't know. Like we said, we don't know who our number 1 back is. But I guess if they do go with Najee Harris, I think that answers all our questions.
Yeah. Because you know what? I'll tell you what, dude. And here's the worst case scenario. And honestly, just because like it's fucking Pittsburgh sports, and this is just how shit shakes out a lot of times, is they draft Najee Harris at number 1, and then they don't even play him as the number 1 back. That would piss me off.
There's no shot of that happening.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'd say you're right. Yeah, but never say never. That's all I'm saying.
But no, I think what the worst thing that would happen is they drafted number 1 and then they play him every down, but they're 32nd in the league in rushing because Big Ben's leading the league in fastest release time.
Yeah.
Right. Like, no, you need, if you're going to get that guy, you need to be able to hit maybe later in the draft or the next couple rounds in someone that could maybe add some depth to your line.
Yeah.
Potentially be a starter. I don't know.
Which I think that's part of the plan.
It is a lot more complex than Madden.
Well, yeah. Well,
if you could believe that.
Oh, you mean than the comedian, dude? Yeah, could be.
Well, I think everybody in Pittsburgh understands that, right? Because I've even heard Art Rooney talk about, that we need a better run game and, get back to, the Steeler way, which that's why it's like tough to see Najee Harris as our first pick. Where it's like, look, like we've never been known for having this high profile running back that we draft, right? Besides Bell, right? Before that, even the bus was traded for, right?
Willie Parker.
Yeah, Willie Parker. Yeah, I mean,
Fast Willie.
My nickname in high school, not because I could run fast though.
Old lumpy back, Fast Willie saw him.
Right? But we saw how great James Conner was when Bell was gone, and that O line, held up.
Dude, fucking D'Angelo
Conner wasn't great, but
Stephen Ridley.
Stephen
Ridley was crushing it.
They had very great moments.
D'Angelo was even fucking killing it behind that line, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah.
His speed's like an 82 max.
Yeah, and he was killing it because the O-line was good. And when the O-line's good, the run game works. And when the run game works, the pass game works. And when the pass game works, the defense works.
What's the difference between the O-line from those years and now? Like, still had Pouncey, still had DeCastro, Villanueva.
Give me fucking Pouncey and DeCastro 10 years ago compared to now.
Well, right.
different.
Right, and now
OT, baby.
Pouncey's gone. DeCastro's on his last leg, so I think that's what we just came to conclusion. Yes, you need the first 3 rounds. Fucking
bring
offensive
back Healy
lineman.
Todd.
We didn't just come to that conclusion. We came to that conclusion a long time ago. Now we're
No,
just yelling
but right
about it
now.
instead.
Well,
Yeah.
we never came to any conclusion, really. We just pointed to things that we thought were necessary, and me personally, I'm still at the point where, yeah, I think who was it? It was the yellow logo on Twitter. Steelers. It wasn't Steelers Depot, was it? It was a Blitzburg or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I think they were really pushing for Najee Harris, or someone said something that made them push that way. And their reasoning was, it's funny to think that these people are saying, oh, the running back won't change your team from a non-playoff competitor to a playoff competitor. But then he said the same thing about the offensive lineman. But that's your first round pick's not going to make you a playoff contender. Like,
yeah,
it's something to add
yeah.
to the team and build around and make more whole.
Yeah, you get that guy
Right?
for 4 years, right?
Right. Like, and so they were going back and forth about offensive lineman or offensive running back, whatever. It's like, no, dude, we're not looking to go. I mean, obviously every year we're looking to win the Super Bowl, but one pick is not going to make that difference.
Here's a real hard-hitting question for you guys. So hard that a fucking monkey could answer it. I totally forgot what I was just going to ask you, so it doesn't even matter, dude. It's really not important.
That made me think of our friend that got a 14 on the ACT.
Hey, he retook it and got a 17, dude. That's cool. Here's what I was going to ask. Came back to me.
Did the monkey that got a 14 get a retake?
Do you think a lot of people push, like when you see some dude who's so good in college, particularly half the time out of Alabama, a Najee Harris, do you think people push so hard for it because, especially in recent years, you see, what could have been the Bears? They take Mitch Trubisky instead of fucking Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. It's like, you royally fucked up, but it's like, you follow the draft boards and that's where it took you. And like, it wasn't crazy at that time, but 2 years down the road, you realize we fucked up. Do you think people push so hard for something like that? Cause they're like, if we don't take this guy and he ends up being the next best running back in the fucking all of the NFL, we're going to look like fucking assholes.
Honestly, for teams like the Bears, yes.
Yeah, I feel like
teams that have not achieved of late.
Okay,
yes.
that's a good point.
Or even the Browns. Like, think about how long the Browns.
A team that hasn't really, they won one fucking game the last year. Like, that's great. They haven't achieved much as of late.
Yeah, and I think it's
not yelling at you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, wow, I was getting sad. But I think we've seen, like, look how long it's taking the Browns to be where they're at, dude. It's been 5-6 years at least. You know how many picks that is?
Well, yeah, they went almost our entire lifetime with first round picks.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, you eventually have to start hitting them.
Yeah.
And even then, it's not their first round picks that are hitting. It's fucking trades.
Right.
So, Ty, for the Bears, like a team like the Bears, yes. But that also fucked them. Like, moving up to get Mitch. I guess no one else was as high as on Mitch than them. But for where they're at now, it's like, yeah, if there's a guy, like I saw, I think Justin Fields, if he falls to where they're at, like if you don't get him, fire everybody in the front office. Like you have to.
Yeah.
But for the Steelers, that's probably the most confident field that I am invested in for them, I guess, because they're good they hit on their draft picks. Like they look at it as investments. They've only struck out with maybe a few people in the last few years, but they don't need to draft up or draft. Like if anything, they would trade back to get somebody.
Yeah, you just make a trade for Minkah Fitzpatrick, who just signed his 5th year.
And they picked
the Steelers.
Well, yeah, no, the Steelers picked it up. Like that's great.
That's awesome. fucking.
It's incredible. And it's like looking back on it, it's like, holy shit, they don't have a first round pick for the first time since 1967. It's like, that was a made up year. But it's like, okay, cool. Yeah. It's like you and I've made the comparison to Madden. You trade for a guy that you know is fucking good.
Yes.
You don't take a risk.
You
when
don't
have
know what
something that's
anybody
legitimate.
coming out of college is going to do. Until you
No.
get to the NFL and prove something, you have no idea. So I'd rather take a young guy who's already proven he could do something in a trade or whatever than.
Or if they just give him to us for free, that'd be great.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Well, I know it's not the same, but the fire this year for their draft.
Yeah, way different.
They traded away all their picks for money. All their
Sounds like the Pirates.
They're
they
just like, yo, give
then
us
they
that
just hoard the
cash.
money.
Yeah, just said no, thank you.
That's hilarious. That's
I
how we're
can't
good.
imagine the Steelers doing that.
Bro, you draft 8 fucking players out of college, maybe one might make your bench.
Yeah, their salary is not even $1 million max.
Oh yeah, not even.
Clean them out.
I think the minimum now is like 60.
Acuna hit a 481-foot homer.
I bet if he wasn't so soft, he would have hit a 500.
Well, Yerman Mercedes hit one 485 opening day when I was there. So Acuna can hit the weight room.
Yeah. Punk bitch. Even though he's like the best hitter in baseball right now.
No, that's Yerman Mercedes. He's literally leading the league in average.
That's awesome.
He's disgusting.
I love that for the White
He's
Sox.
so nasty.
Yeah, he's such a unit too, dude.
And his name is Yermin.
Love that. Yo, McGroy, tell me you're pumped about the NFL allowing players now to change their jersey number to. I know there's some restrictions still as far as what numbers positions can take, but I mean, dude, give me a number 1 on a cornerback or a safety, and I'm gonna show you my boner because it's fucking gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna be aroused.
I mean, I'm all for it. I saw, was it Patrick Peterson? Don't know exactly which team he plays for.
Cardinals, I'm pretty sure still no.
I thought so too. I can't confirm, but yeah, he wore number 7 for LSU or something, so he's gonna rock that. Like, that's sick as fuck. In my Madden games all the time, like I put my offensive lineman as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And then defensive lineman all single digit too, as much as I can. And then it's
totally relatable.
It's sick. You should play, dude.
No, it'd be fucking ass.
Totally relatable, dude.
It's not fair. I play Spanish football. You should play American football.
That's true. That's true. But you're actually way better at Spanish football than I would be at American football.
That's not true, man. You've seen me play.
Yeah, you definitely way better.
Not great. So I guess the rule is though with these jerseys is if you want to change your jersey this year and not wait till next year, you have to buy out all of the jersey inventory.
That's what you usually have to do in general. When
I didn't realize it, dude. Imagine if
Capitalism, bro. Yeah. They're fucking slaves. Like, it's a joke. Yeah. You want to change your number, it's going to cost you probably. I mean, if you're Justin Jefferson, it's going to cost you like 1.2 million. There's a lot of jerseys out there,
which is fucked up.
It's disgusting.
So stupid.
I think that's so dumb. That's the dumbest thing ever. It's like, I didn't tell you to print all those fucking jerseys.
Yeah, I did not give you that permission.
That's so stupid. Hey, so it begs the question: wasn't
Juju number 9? Yes.
Okay, that you literally read my mind.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see it. That'd be sick. You know he's gonna TikTok dance even harder on the next fucking center field logo he sees. It's gonna be nasty.
He already said he's not switching.
Really?
That'd be sick though.
Yeah.
I think I did see that.
Yeah, because
like
I think
Joe Hayden go back to number 5.
Yeah, they were asking. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't mind it.
Yo,
honestly, I don't care so much.
I'm all for it because it's like, do whatever the fuck you want to do. You want to wear 00? Do it.
Put a number 10 on the back of Devin Bush one time for me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you want to wear a number? That's great. I think they should do the same thing with college too, where like there could be a guy in defense that wears 10 and a guy in offense that wears 10.
No.
If you want to wear a number,
no, I fucking hate that in college. I hate that so much.
I think it has zero impact on them. It's like if you want to wear what you want to wear, then wear it. You want to wear an infinity number? Infinity
No
symbol?
way. Because if I'm crushing it on offense, I don't want to do it on defense. Give my number a bad name.
You're not a good
Ooh.
teammate.
You're not a good player. So therefore, you're gonna.
That's not fair. Devin Bush is number 10 on defense. Probably playing way better than you on offense. Come on.
Yeah, that's probably 100%. So then I shouldn't wear 10 to drag down his number.
I like how Alex says that's probably correct. Not. That's
We can't
100%
confirm
correct.
it, but
We
it's
can't confirm.
Look, we've never been matched up. I'm just saying.
Yo, listen,
I'm like
Alex.
Ty. I got
played-
aspirations.
Alex did play college soccer, dude. He's an athlete. He is a
He
collegiate
also-
athlete.
is outside the left linebacker in Madden.
Let's go. Why didn't you tell me?
I've sent you guys all the time. You guys,
what
you
number
guys have been
am
in
I?
all the
Hold on,
games.
what number am I?
That I can't confirm at the moment.
What the fuck, dude? Fuck you.
Groy's in work mode. Sorry, I cannot confirm that at this point in time. I'll have
GM
I'm
to.
sorry, I don't know. I'll let you know later.
Hold on. What's my overall physical?
I don't know. You're like at
Oh.
87 overall. You're a rookie. Shut up.
You're a fucking 52 speed.
Whoa.
You're 100% cotton soft. That's for damn sure.
87 as a rookie? Let's go.
all Madden too.
Yo, did you make me a fullback yet or what, bro?
No, you're a right outside linebacker.
Let's
When you-
go.
When are you making me a starting fullback in the I formation?
Well, when you can be better than Franco Harris.
So
So maybe in like 4 years when he
Yo,
retires.
what is Ty running, man?
a 4-7. Of course. Is that even a
You
question?
did you say in Madden?
Yeah.
Yo,
in
did
real
you
life.
bring the cones out tomorrow?
Yo, let's do it. It's supposed to rain, by the way. I think
Oh.
you missed that part.
Well, no, you said you could do it anytime, any place. So let's fucking see it.
Yeah.
Tears his ACL on the wet asphalt.
Yeah, well, that's his fault, dude. His ass's fault.
Oh, I'll just seal it right up, seal coat. Oh man. That is funny. Can we talk
You know
penguins
what-
now?
I mean,
that-
do you want to talk Penguins? Or
I
do you
mean-
want to talk Logan Paul fighting Floyd Mayweather?
Did you take a screenshot of my notes and put them in front of your face?
Shh, just shut up, dude.
Is that what you did?
Which one do you want to talk about?
I guess we're not talking hockey today. Pens are in
No,
first
because
place.
the
That's
Penguins
all
are
you
down
do.
right now, like 3-0 to the Bruins at home.
All right, so stop talking about it, dude. What the fuck?
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we could talk about Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul's fight being official now.
June 6th.
June 6th. What a shitty date, dude. Just like
No relation to me. So
Ah,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
you're
fucking
right.
another day. So
fucking the 7th, though. Even
just another
shittier,
day as
dude.
well. Just a waste of 24
Just
hours.
a waste of a day, really. All there is to it. June 6th, huh? Sounds like you might catch all three of us at Michael's place for that
Yeah,
that
well,
day.
because he doesn't have a car, so we have to go to him.
Because you got it repossessed, dude. Couldn't pay the car note.
No, I don't have to. It's out of my hands.
I wanted the thing out of my driveway anyway, dude. It's totally cool. But yeah, dude, listen. And here's my thing with the Paul brothers. Like,
What do you
yeah,
got, Ty?
they could both throw hands. Like, they know what they're doing. They've been training in boxing, of course. Like, yeah. If I stepped in the ring with them, they'd fucking knock me out in 2 seconds. That's a fact.
You don't think you could take Jake Paul?
No, dude. Not
Or
even
what-
close.
Is it Logan or Jake?
Logan's fighting Floyd. I couldn't take either of them. If anybody,
Wait, is Logan not the one that just fought?
no, it's the brother.
Oh,
Yeah, they're both idiots, dude.
I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen.
It's been a while
Logan.
since he's fought. But
'Cause
here's the
Jake
thing.
was in the most 2 recent fights,
Yo,
right?
who's the one that fought KSI?
that was
Jake.
Logan. Oh,
no,
Jake.
was it Logan?
I
You're
think,
no, you're
I
right,
think,
Ty.
no, I think you're right, dude.
No, I don't think it was Jake. Because Jake's the one I know, the douche.
Younger one.
Like
They're both
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
douches.
you know-
I think they're both douches, but Jake's the one that's
but
I
here's
see more.
here's my thing: is at least Logan Paul, who's about to fight Floyd, has the fucking cojones to step into the ring with a real boxer, and the best one we've seen in recent years at that. Floyd
Yeah.
fucking Mayweather. I
He
respect
has
that.
he has 0 losses.
Never lost a boxing match. And he's got like 1,000 wins. So
Like 100 something.
yeah, whatever. So it's just
But
numbers, dude.
so Logan Paul is also 6'2" and Floyd's 5'8".
I don't care.
You don't. I mean,
Floyd
I
minus
know that
5
Floyd's
million.
gonna win, but it's like
No.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing.
thing.
Is the Paul brothers generate so much revenue on shit like this. I don't know how the fuck they do any of
well,
it.
that's why that last dude named Ben, I think, took the fight and just fucking ate one
Yeah.
right in the mouth. That's what I would have done the exact same
And that's
thing.
what I'm worried about is something like that happening where one of them fucking not necessarily
That's what
even
I'm
takes
saying.
a
But
dive,
Floyd
but it's
wouldn't
like
do that for his first loss unless this
Floyd-
is an exhibition match and it doesn't
Dude,
count.
no
for
way.
anything.
probably is.
No-
It's
no
not a
way.
sanctioned fight.
Dude,
Yeah,
no way.
so it's an exhibition match, and Floyd will probably take the L because he's gonna get $200 million.
Oh yeah, if it's all
Like straight up, just like the Ben Askren or Ben.
Yeah. Well,
that's gonna be the only way he takes a fall is if they
That's
just
the
came
only
out the ass.
way that last dude didn't even fight.
he only got, I mean, not only, but he got 500 grand, which yeah, you could punch me in the mouth once for 500
We
grand.
talked about.
I know.
this.
But Ben Askren, I mean, the dude was a UFC fighter. Granted, he wasn't a striker. He was more of a grappler. He had a wrestling background, but
And
like,
that's the thing, he was right, and so like, and that's what people like hang on to, where it's he did these things. He wasn't in fighting shape, right?
definitely.
He wasn't in even fucking FIFA shape.
Yeah,
He wasn't in any kind of shape besides
where it's
around.
like, look, you get him prime UFC, right? That's different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the same thing for this upcoming fight. You get Floyd in prime, it's different.
I mean, I don't know. He stepped into the ring with McGregor, which is like, that's some real shit. So it's like, yeah.
But that's also not a boxer.
and neither
And
is Logan
as
Paul.
not a fighting guy, that's huge,
And-
right?
And also, I watched
It
that fight.
is, but
That,
Like
that's
you
the only
said,
time-
Ben, he's not a striker. He's more of a
Yeah,
ground guy. It's like
yeah,
yeah, I can throw a punch, but I'm better on the ground.
which is why that fight shouldn't have ended the way it did, because he can obviously throw fucking hands. He's been doing it for a living for years. Like, we know he can punch. You don't lose that shit, dude. It's like riding a fucking bike when you've been doing it your entire life, you know? Like,
yeah, but what if a 12-year-old that just mastered the bike comes up to you? It's way different.
yeah, somebody's got a little bit more hunger than you.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't fucking have it anymore, and he didn't prepare, and so he got his ass kicked. And it's like,
So does
Yeah.
Floyd have it? Is Floyd going to be prepared?
give me, I will put my every asset in my entire life on Floyd to win that fight, unless of course there's some kind of fucking dive that somebody takes or something that, like, because dude,
Yeah, but you can't. You make the bet before the fight starts.
I know, and that's why I would never make the bet realistically. But it's like, you just never know, especially with boxing. It's so easy to fucking fix a fight, like compared to other sports.
Tie sports,
But dude,
especially ones that have referees.
especially one where anybody can get knocked out with any punch at any time. You never
Well,
know,
but
dude.
they
You hit them
can't
on the right
order.
spot. So it's like, you could easily fake getting knocked out and then call it, and that's it. And you made a
I
payday.
saw with the last shot or the last fight.
Yeah. So that's why I hate the Paul brothers and their fighting shit, but I respect Logan now for stepping into the ring with a real boxer. And I want Jake Paul, if he's gonna keep talking shit about how good of a fighter he is, fight somebody who's actually a fighter. That's all. Talk.
Well,
Don't talk.
hasn't
talk,
he
you're not gonna
fought
walk the
everyone
fucking walk.
that's a fighter?
No, he's fought fucking YouTube influencers and washed up UFC grapplers.
Wait, this guy?
No, Logan. Not. I'm talking Jake.
Hmm.
Easily confused. Dude.
What about Nate Robinson, dude? He's an athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Nah.
said fighters.
Yeah, he's never been a trained fighter.
He got
That's for damn
murdered.
sure. He got absolutely roasted.
And that one was not rigged, I don't think.
That one was not. No, Nate Robinson just got in the gym one day and was like, I throw hands now, and I think I could just beat up people. And he called somebody out and got his ass kicked. That's what that was.
There is another, I think it's like called Social Gloves or something going around. And it's a fight that's scheduled for, I think, sometime in June. multiple fights, it's events, it's TikTokers versus YouTubers.
I remember because Tom Grishewski was trying to get involved, I think, at one point, and he's been trying to call people out.
Like Danny Duncan was supposed to be a part of it, but he backed out saying that he had like other shit to do, more fun shit to do. But there's a kid I follow, Tanner Fox.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know him, but he's like a scooter dude. Like he's dope
Those
on
dudes-
the Razor
those dudes
scooter.
are sick as fuck.
And he's kind of like Danny Duncan in the sense that, yeah, he just goes nuts. He does whatever the fuck he wants. He's a YouTube kid. But he got a fight scheduled, and I'm like, dude, this is going to be hilarious. It's like a rough and rowdy type deal.
Dude,
It's
Rough and
like-
Rowdy is hilarious.
Which I watched, by the way, Friday, and you did too, right?
I didn't.
I did not.
I didn't
I
watch
I watched
this
a
one.
couple of them, but I didn't watch this last one.
Yeah, I watched the last one.
It's really interesting shit.
Dude,
They're hilarious.
dude,
I
it's
watched
worth it.
the last one I watched was there's a midget fighting was
Well,
on
this one
one of the
too.
main cards.
This one too. It was the main event was a midget fight. Some dude from the WWE fought
Yeah.
the world's strongest midget, who's like a bodybuilder guy, and the
Yeah.
bodybuilder guy worked the fucking wrestling guy.
That's so
Absolutely
sick.
worked him. Yeah, it
That's
was
so
wild.
sick.
I fucking love it. But hey, anyways, that's fighting. Logan Paul, good for you. Tell your brother to fucking grow up, dude. That's all. I would never tell him that, but you tell him.
You tell him, dude.
You tell him, dude. Go Pens, first place. Let's wrap this up, dude. What do you say?
I
What do you
You got
say?
something else for me? Talk to me.
I
Sounds
got
like we're
nothing,
wrapping
dude.
this
I'm
up.
ready for bed.
You're not gonna be going to bed until like 2 a.m. and we all know that. That's
No,
just fact.
I'll be asleep probably before 10 for sure.
shit, I'm about to go have dinner.
Yeah, get a little quick bites to eat, saca la basura, and then necesito dormir.
And then how do you say put it in your mouth, dude? In your boca.
Poner en la boca.
Michael
Yeah.
McGrory.
Nah, it's how you say.
CC.
It's how you say, fucking douche nozzle. Michael McGrory.
No, that doesn't translate to Spanish, dude.
It's Portuguese. You wouldn't fucking get it. This has been episode 178 of the YinzDaily. Whoa. YinzDaily
Oh.
podcast. YinzEntertainment.com's the website. Links are all
So
there.
confusing, dude.
I know it is. Social media at YinzDaily, YINZ Daily. All of it. YouTube, subscribe, unsubscribe, rate, review, tell a friend to tell a friend, leave a comment if you so please. Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio if you're a virgin. And that's
Where we have our most listeners.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, nobody gets this far into the podcast. At this point, we've lost everybody. We're just talking at each other and doesn't even matter. YinzEntertainment.com, dude. We'll be back next
Thank
week
God.
for another episode where nobody makes it all the way through.